And today we're fixing to make a autumn treat since it's finally fall and I'm all excited about it being fall. We're gonna make some Rice Krispie treats, but we're gonna make salted caramel candy corn Rice Krispie treats. So that's what this. I've never done it before, but we're gonna attempt to do this and see how it goes. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this stick of butter and we're gonna put it in our the 3 quart casserole of the stack cooker, and we're going to. I may chop this up into littler pieces so it goes faster, but let me see here. All right, I may whack it off into a couple different little pieces here so it will melt faster. You know me, I'm not that patient. Okay, so we've got a stick of butter in here. Now, to the stick of butter, I'm adding, if I'd have had some caramel candies, I would have used those, but I don't. What I do have is this caramel sauce, I guess you call it, like a sundae syrup, that we're going to put. I put a third of a cup of that in here with my butter so that it gets all good and melty. See if I can get that out of there. And when it gets hot, we're going to add the marshmallows to it. I guess I could put them in there, but it's, oh well. Like I said, ooh, that's good. Live and learn. Let's put those in there, and then when it's hot, I'm going to start adding the marshmallows in, and hang on, we're going to stick this in the microwave. I'm going to start with like 20 seconds, go from there. After that gets hot, we're going to start adding in we have like about 15 ounces. There's a regular bag and a half of a bag of mini marshmallows. And when that's all melted, we're going to add it in here. This is a regular size box of Rice Krispies. So that'll be good. Let's try and see if this is melted yet. Make sure it all melts good and proper. Helps when your butter has been room temperature too. That way it melts just a little bit faster. But okay, we're going to put those, when we get them done, in our Ultra Pro. Now, I don't have the lasagna pan, but the lasagna pan would be perfect for this amount. But I'm going to put half in my square and half in my round, or I might put, if it depends on how much is left over, half in the square and half in the oval one. But because I missed out on that sale on the lasagna pan that was half price about a week or so ago. Let's check on this butter one more time. You're starting to get good and melted. Let's see here. Yeah. What I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to start adding these marshmallows down in here. We want to get them all good and melted. Okay. Let's see here. Move this around a little bit. Oh, it smells so good, guys. If you could just smell marshmallows and caramel and butter. Oh, it smells wonderful. Now, another thing you can do, if you don't have Rice Krispie cereal, another really fun thing to make, you can make it just exactly the same way, only instead of the Rice Krispies, you can use like popcorn that's already been popped. And that makes that would make wonderful. It'd be almost like that would be almost like having caramel popcorn, only in like a bar form, slice them and serve them. Oh, it'd be so good. Put this in here for another 2 seconds. That, and the reason that I've invented this weird thing with the salted caramel and the candy corn is I came across some candy corn that we had left over, And my husband had just bought 2 new bags of candy corn. And I'm like, what are we going to do with all this candy corn? So that's what we're going to do. And now these, I have roughly chopped these so that it will distribute more evenly. But you can leave them whole, just whole little candy corns to mix in, and that would be perfectly fine. It's whatever you want to do in your own kitchen, but I have OCD, and I kind of like mine more evenly distributed, so that's the way I'm going to go with it. I'll stir this down again. Get that out of my way. All right. Stir, 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 stir. It just takes a while. And I could have done this on the stove, but why would I when I can just stick it in the microwave and it basically takes care of itself. But yeah, we're going to melt these down some more. A little bit. Go for about 30 seconds this time. What I need is, I need one of those little portable tables so that I can like move everything to in front of the microwave so that I don't have to walk back and forth so much, but that's okay. I was talking to you about our Ultra Pro. This stuff is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's very lightweight. Wave it around. Sturdy. You cannot, it's almost practically indestructible. It is oven safe up to 400 and I think it's 482 degrees. Yeah, let me look on the bottom. Yep, up to 482 degrees in the oven, or it can go down in the, you can put it in the freezer. It can go to, will you calm down, kitten? It can go down to -13 in the freezer. So it's adaptable and wonderful. And this is the 2-quart casserole, and it's the interior of it. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's non-stick. You don't have to like grease them up or oil them up. You can just put the stuff in there, and they're so easy to clean. I love the easy cleanup on these. I'm trying to replace all of my glass and metal pans with these so that, you know, they'll last me forever. Now that I've gotten older, my wrists and the arthritis in my hands bother me sometimes trying to lift the heavy pans, but these are really lightweight. I have no trouble with them whatsoever. They're easy to clean up. They're lightweight. If I drop them, because you know, if you've watched me long enough, you know I drop things. It's not going to break on me. So it comes in that. We have this round pan. The round pan is 1.5 liters, which is, I think it's 1.6 quart. And the cool thing with these is that if you saw my business page the other day, this is what I made my chicken pot pie in the other day. And I did that in the microwave, but I could have just as easily have done it in the oven. It's just, it's been so hot here, I didn't want to start that oven, because until the weather cools off, I'm not sticking anything in the oven. But you can also use the lid parts can also be used for a shallow surface. Like if you have one dish in here, put this on, have another dish in here, and you can cook them simultaneously. It's similar to the way you can do with the stack cooker, but you can do these in the oven as well as the microwave. Now this is my new pan I just got. I'm so excited. This is what we're going to put our crispy treats in. This is the square, I think it's 8 by 8. Let me see if it tells. It's 2 quart. So I'm thinking it's like the equivalent of an 8 by 8 square pan. It also has the lid that can also be used for something else. But that is what we're going to put our Rice Krispie treats in today. Let's check on those marshmallows. That should do it. All right. Oh yes, gooey and good. All right, get off of there, please. Oh great, got it on my Band-Aid. I forgot. That's silly of me. Okay. Let's put the marshmallowy stuff down in our Rice Krispie treats and get them all stirred up. love this spatula. This spatula right here. It's so good for getting all that little nooks and crannies and making sure you don't leave anything behind. This is a great spatula. I can get out of my way. Okay. Now then, we are going to mix in a cup and a half of roughly chopped candy corn pieces. Okay, let's see here. Get them mixed in evenly so that everybody gets a bite. Alrighty then. It's going to be so pretty and look so autumn themed. Like I said, this would be great to make for, like, if your kids have fall festivals at school, or if you have holiday gatherings at, like, any of your kids, like sporting events or things like that. Sometimes you have fundraisers and parents have to bring like cookies or baked goods or whatever. This is a good one to do. It tastes like caramel, tastes like candy corn, tastes like marshmallows. Can't really go wrong with that. Okay. Put it into our little square pan. Let's see here. I can do this without making a horrible mess. Get in there. Let's see here. Press it down. Come on, get in there. Get on in there. Now then, I may have to spray my hands with cooking spray. Now I've oiled my hands so that I can mash this down and make it fit in the pan really well. All right. Mash them down, get them all even. Okay. That should be good. All right. What I'm going to do is I am going to press these into the things. I will come back in a little while once they're finally set and I can slice them and show them to you. Hi guys, I'm back. And now they've all set up. See how pretty? Got one pan and two pans. And it was one regular size box of Rice Krispies, 1.5 of the 10-ounce bags of baby marshmallows, 1 stick of butter, 1/3 of a cup of caramel sauce, but you could use either homemade caramel or you could use the like the Kraft caramel squares, you know, melted down. Anyway, then do them like you do regular Rice Krispies, and then I put a cup and a half of coarsely chopped candy corn and mixed it all in together so that they were evenly distributed. You could leave them whole, but they might, I don't know, it's up to you. I like mine evenly distributed. So now we're going to take our little spreader and we're going to try to get them out of here. It's been about an hour, I guess, something like that, or maybe a little bit more. But I want to see how this goes. Probably gonna send some of these to work with my husband tomorrow so we don't end up eating all of them ourselves. We could also use popped popcorn in place of it. That would probably also be really, really good. Let's see if I can get one of these out without tearing it up. Come on, get out of there. There we go. There's me one. There we go. See? All nice and evenly distributed. If you wanted to, you could drizzle a little melted caramel on top of them. It's all gonna be really good.